What's up, guys? Vince right here. Freaking cold, so I decided to record this on my bed where I'm warm and comfy. So, yeah. Other than that, we got a bunch of stuff to talk about. I wasn't planning to do a VinzTalk, but I might as well since I'm not sure if I'm gonna do one for next weekend because my boy Stefan's coming over. It's his first time being in this new house that I'm in. And yeah, even though I don't really have a couch at the moment, I'll figure some things out. But other than that, let's talk about really what's been going on out there. I do want to get a few stuff out of the way real quick in terms of like some of the news. Well, just not news, I just a little something that I just want to share. So, Gideon, which is actually Gideon, in his like Golly channel where he, preaches the Lord and stuff like that. And yeah, he got a response from EDP that call him out. EDP, the child, you know what? The guy that deserves to actually go to jail. You know what I mean? Yeah, that guy. And yeah, calling out Gideon out of like for whatever reason and calling out of his like religion stuff like that and just just basically just saying like damn you Gideon, you ruined my life and stuff like that. It's the most hilarious thing. And Gideon was basically, as Christians do, of just hey, it's not too late to repent. It's not too late to really, ask for forgiveness, and praise God. I hope in some ways EDP would go for that, but nope, EDP probably won't listen. If anything, he deserves to actually go to jail, in my humble opinion. There's many people that I can think of that probably, I feel like, oh man, I probably would be praying for them, but I don't mention them because I don't care about them. You know, Christianity to be specific. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much what I just had to share real quickly before I get into the tea of just like the major stuff happening within gaming, because out of anything else, when it comes down to the biggest body paragraphs of what I'd ever talk about here on VinzTalk, here's the thing. VinzTalk is usually a place for me to share my perspective on news. In my head, when I'm not recording VinzTalk, it is the most empowering place for me to share and just express myself and just really, really give you my opinions on certain topics that are controversial. And I decide to always do that like on the weekend or when if I do a VinzTalk. I never actually really made a separate video or anything addressing certain things and stuff like that because I don't know if I can handle the heat. Okay, I can't, I'm not sure if I can handle the kind of criticism, knowing that there's people that will look at these videos or look at the way I talk and be like, what the heck are you on, Vince? I was like, man, I don't know. Because here's the thing, I'm not organized. I'm not freaking out here like have a writer. Okay, you need to say this, Vince. You need to. I'm doing this on my own. I'm literally like freaking freeballing. I'm spitballing every single time I record a Vince Talk. Every podcast. That's why you don't see me do much podcast, because I'm mostly disorganized. The most disorganized, and plus a mixture of my anxiety as well that still plays within these types of videos. It's never easy for me to actually really, it's always been a challenge. It's always been disorganized. I can definitely give my opinions, but the thing is, I F up. I F up every single video because I don't get paid for any of this. So my motivation for ever making any video ever is literally low. But also just how disorganized and how, and I noticed that, especially within my social life, that is slowly getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And it's a sad thing, And is there anything I can do about it? Yes, there is. But I don't know. For the longest time, I just been staying at home. I work from home. I go to school at home. There's no point for me to drive anywhere or anything like that. And I guess that's the future, even though it shouldn't be. But for me personally, there's times where I do miss actually speaking to people, actual humans, and just being around them. It's sad. But other than that, let's talk about, some gaming news. Enough about my depressing life. We're going to talk about like whatever is going on with Jirard, because here's the thing. I'm not maybe I am ignorant of certain things that I keep hearing in the freaking news because everyone's talking about it. Everyone's talking about it. Oh my God, no one will freaking, everybody will shut up. That same thing with the whole Israel thing, okay? I don't care. Here's the thing. I'm more outspoken about the people that get criticisms because they don't talk about Israel, because they don't talk about Hamas. And, I'm one of those people where I tell the other people to shut up, okay? Because here's the thing, it's getting out of hand. The Free Palestine people are just, listen, be respectful, okay? Whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to asking nicely or something like that? And I get it, what their rage is coming from. Like, it's almost like if you don't mention either Palestine or Free Israel, if you're like a major celebrity, even though you could be like a celebrity with not even a celebrity, but a person with like 100,000 followers and not mention about the whole freaking Israel thing because, well, as normal people like me, I don't even know what the hell is going on. I'm American. I'm Asian. You think I freaking know what's happening over there, freaking Israel? Man, I never been to the damn place, man. And I'm sick of people, just people, innocent lives, innocent people online, as if they're like supposed to be like heroic or freaking in the Navy or whatever, that's supposed to talk about the whole Israel thing. Well, guess what? They don't need to. Okay, y'all need to shut up. And you know what? I'm gonna speak for the ones that don't need to talk about it. You know why? Because why exactly do I need to talk about it? I never mentioned the whole Ukraine thing. I was one of those people like pray for Ukraine and that's it. And even though I say like, pray for Palestine or pray for Israel or whatever, I leave it at that. Okay? And it's not even in any major video. Shoot, it'd be a video of just like freaking 3 views, which I guarantee you I probably have, and no one cares about it. The thing is that when it comes to my, platform, here in my platform, if somebody says like, oh, Free Palestine, freaking steady, whatever politics that's on you. But don't even spew that around my channel, okay? Don't you do that to my channel, okay? I hate that. So when it comes down to the Jirard thing, yes, I get it, okay? I'm ignorant about it because I don't know. What I do know is that yes, for me personally, that's a train. That's a train. I just heard a train. What the heck? Am I back in New York? Anyways, the whole Jirard situation, listen, I truly enjoy Jirard's videos. The completionist always, in some ways, played an inspiration between my style of gaming, in a ways. Because I, too, want to be a completionist. Not be the completionist. I don't dream of being Jirard and have a beard for myself. No, I always actually wanted to complete certain games that I fall in love with. I always loved that idea of like collecting everything, finishing everything, and going full on 100% of whatever game I play. Because, and sadly I couldn't because my backlog is huge. It is freaking, it's like 2 Titanics big of that many games. Okay, I have a lot of games. I have a lot of games to play. But I always like look up to like, always have enjoy the completionist content and for what he does and what he stands for and stuff like that, especially with the whole game reservation thing. When it comes to game preservation, I stand with him with that. Now for this one, it comes down to the whole idea of like charity and him being a liar and stuff like that. And there is a part of me where I'm kind of heartbroken because I get it. You shouldn't be trusting. I know that, and I learned that lesson when following Boogie. Yes, Boogie's not really the angel or a saint or anything like that. None of us are. But here's the thing. When it comes down to the whole Jirard situation, I honestly, it sucks. He kind of, in some ways, yes, if I had to put it, deserved for the backlash because where did all that money go? You have all that money saved for like charity. You even, mention your mother that passed away because of Alzheimer's, and that's sad. I'm sorry to hear that. And like this charity, this money, it's supposed to go somewhere. And the thing is that I definitely see Jirard is trying his best to fix all this. I definitely understand that. I see that. And it's not easy to actually really go for the long mile to actually try to fix certain things surrounding this because it's complicated. And when it comes to complicated stuff, I guess that's where I wouldn't say I'm ignorant about it. Like the whole Hamas thing, it's complicated. Okay, especially for someone that doesn't really care about like Israel in terms of like the same thing I don't care about freaking I don't know Bulgaria. Like it's a country, but I don't have any connections. I don't have any family from it. Okay, I don't even think any of my family, my Italian relatives, are never been to freaking Israel. Never had no relations with Israel. Okay, that's a whole different area in the Mediterranean. But I honestly just don't understand any of it. And well, even though I look at America, and America is a home for like all base races, if we got to be honest here. Okay, all nationalities, all tribes and tribulations and blah 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 blah. It's America. Okay, it's a freaking mixing pot. It's the entrance of the earth, but it is a home of so many Jews here, and they don't even know like anything about Israel. They just know that they're Jewish. They just know that they're Palestinian or Israeli or whatever. Okay, Semitic, and they don't know anything about that part of the world, that part of the globe. And for me, I know a bit about Jirard, but I didn't know about like what he's doing with the money. I didn't look into it. And you know what? This in here in VinzTalk, this is the thing. This is a place for me just to share stuff. And thankfully, I know for a fact that I can't believe I'm thankful for this, but I have to be. And it's for a good reason because look at the views of these videos. Look at the views of these VinzTalks. They do not do well. But at the same time, it's a place where I share my opinions about it. So if anyone got something to say about me, they can come to this video and they can look it up and do the research for my opinions, because my opinions change every single day. Okay? Knowing that I have certain opinions about this, and then the next day I'll be like, there's an update about it, and I'll be like, oh crap, I didn't know about this going on when I heard about it. So yeah, it's basically in that same ballpark. Now, speaking of changing things, we gotta talk about Twitch. We gotta talk about Twitch nudity and and there's weird rules and them backtracking, which is stupid. Because Twitch, I used to like Twitch, but what's weird about Twitch is that I never used Twitch. I never streamed on Twitch. I always used it because the people that I follow there, the YouTubers that or the content creators, I discovered Tim the Tapman, gamers like Gold Glove, and an old friend, Tiger Rider, which I have no idea if he's still alive. He's just like this old man that just streams there, and I have no idea what's he doing right now. But it used to be the place. It used to be the place where I look that really has gathered my inspiration in gaming in a whole new way. And yes, I've been to TwitchCon. So in some cases, also my first ever gaming convention, and I have to give props for that. So when looking at the whole situation of Twitch, I wasn't surprised because Twitch at this point has been going downhill. If anything, when you stream anywhere, YouTube is just a place. It's just a place. When Twitch actually added like the whole nudity thing, I was a bit confused because I'm like, okay, what are you doing, Twitch? There are so many other places, and out of all places that I wish Twitch made a separate website, a separate app where you can do the whole cam girl thing. The whole like, adult cam thing. Even though there's actual bigger sites out there, probably bigger than Twitch, that you can actually do that stuff. And Twitch, well, they decided to backtrack, which is the most idiotic thing. It's like, why on earth would you backtrack with the rules that you made? It's like you made a bridge and you decided like, nope, we're getting rid of this bridge, and it's destroyed. You just destroyed your whole entire bridge, and everyone that is on that bridge is gonna die. Okay, it's like you open the bridge, people are going through it, and you freaking like, oh, we're just gonna reassemble the bridge. We gotta deassemble it. We're gonna explode it. Let's get the dynamite, and boom, boom, and people are still on it, and you just ruin their lives. Basically, when Twitch backtrack their rules of like 18 plus content, the people that were making 18 plus content, well, guess what? They got strike because Twitch doesn't know how to make up their freaking mind. It's like it's the most idiot thing. A site where hey, hey, you can post this, you can post this type of nudity and blah 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 for artistic value, whatever it is, and Twitch decided like, oh, we're getting rid of this. Too bad. Oh, you're in trouble. Boop boop. It's like what? It's the it's stupid. I swear it's like that. It's like if an artist like, hey, you can use my music, and then the artist decided like literally at the next second, as you already upload a video using their music, they decide like, oh, guess what? I don't want people to use our music because I just don't feel comfortable about it. And yep, your video is strike down and you get a strike. I swear, if that happens, I would be so pissed. I don't care if it's freaking Doja Cat doing this, Jay-Z doing this, Hova, or freaking like any other big ass artist or whatever. I'm calling you out. I'm gonna email you like, look what you did to my video. Like your company struck my video because you just decided last minute, yeah, we're just gonna put it back. It doesn't make sense. You freaking make a building and you decided to freaking make it crumble. You destroyed it. Everything about it. It's stupid, okay? I swear. I'm sorry. Here in VinzTalk, it's literally the rage fest where you are witnessing me in my anger, okay? And let me tell you, as I get older, I'm starting to get more angrier, okay? It's just, I guess it's a thing that I have to get used to. But speaking of things that are not making me angry, but it's also kind of sad and depressing thinking about it because I don't know, life. Yeah, let's talk about Last of Us factions. Can I just be honest here? I always watched Last of Us. Never, ever have I ever bought Last of Us. Are you freaking kidding me? It's a PS4, PS5 game. Yes, it was on the PS3. But first off, you think I have the money for that? You think I have the equipment for that? Nah, I don't. Okay, any game that matches up to the freaking AAA, like the beautiful graphics, blah blah blah. It's the remake, remaster, re-redick. Like honestly, I don't know how to play it. I'm done with major games. I was literally watching the Game Awards and I was like, I'm never gonna play these games. I'm never. And it's sad because I want to, because I'm poor, because my PC doesn't handle it. That's why I've been watching a bunch of stuff from Switch, because I have a Switch, from the Nintendo Direct. We're going to get into there in a minute. But also from stuff from indie games, from wholesome games, from places where it's affordable to play games, not only price-wise, but also when it comes down to having access to having the equipment. Like you don't need a major PC to play these games. And I wish that more and more publishers, more gaming companies would do that, making games accessible for many players that want to try it out, because not everyone has a freaking like $2 million PC with freaking hyperdrive GPX, freaking NVIDIA. It's freaking Sonic Boom inside a freaking PC. You think everyone has that? No. Okay? So, when it comes to this, factions, yeah, of course I don't give a damn about it because I never played it. I know I don't have to sit. I'm too poor. Okay? What do you want from me? Even as a kid, when it came out, when the first ever Last of Us came out, first off, I never knew about it when it went on the PS3. I was probably too busy with GTA 4. But also, like, I just never touched it. I just never, ever touched it. But I always have watched it. I always watch walkthroughs of it. And The Last of Us HBO series is a banger. Other than that, factions servers are dead. The freaking factions 2 for Last of Us 2, okay, which is, okay, I said two times. Last of Us 2 factions, yeah, it was canceled, and not only that, it is now the servers are dead for the factions 1, which is like, that's a double whammy for the Last of Us fandom. That's sad. I feel bad for me PlayStation fanboys. Other than that, let's get into the freaking Nintendo fanboys, and we gotta talk about Nintendo. Okay, Nintendo, I'm gonna call you out. Nintendo has always been that company where, I like them, but not for their games and not for their titles and also not for their business practices. And I know that for a fact when it comes to the whole emulation thing with Nintendo, it gets to me and it makes me like, what, emulation is king. I support emulation the whole way. I don't care if it's piracy or anything. I support it the whole way just to freaking piss off Nintendo. And I hope it works, okay? Because you know what? F Nintendo. Because they freaking ban a game that was like, what is it called? Zelda Link's Awakening, which I never played. I'm not a Zelda fan, okay? Tears of the Kingdom? Yeah, I don't care. Like, I'm sorry. It's a game that I just never played. When it comes down to my top 5 games that I just never played and I don't think I'm ever going to play, yeah, Tears of the Kingdom is just one of them because it's too big. It's too Breath of the Wild is too big. I try to finish it. I can't do it. I can't play it. I'm sorry. I'm just I'm too late. The ride for me for Zelda, yeah, I'm too late on that. I'm sorry. Okay? I can't. The same thing with Majora's Mask. I know it's a good game. Okay? Play on the 3DS. I don't think I'm ever going to come back or finishing it. I'm going to be honest, okay? Zelda is not my realm. It doesn't fit with me at all, okay? But Zelda Link's Awakening DX was strike. And this is a DX version. It's like an 8-bit version of the Link's Awakening on the Switch. And it's a DX version that a fan made. And yeah, Nintendo gave him a freaking takedown notice. And I'm like, wow, you just hate your fans, huh, Nintendo? Is that what it is? You hate your fans? Am I squealing? I'm having a voice crack because I've been so pissed off in this freaking podcast for this long. I'm so sorry. Okay, I don't know what it is with my temper, my heart rate, or whatever it is, but you can see it here in this freaking VinzTalk that I'm just dying from this anger. But other than that, yeah, Nintendo just like I don't know what they're doing, and I'm kind of a bit worried for the what is it called, the Super Mario Kart like Deluxe that a fan made. Yeah, Nintendo's probably gonna take that down too. Like I swear, no one can ever have fun. You have all these Sonic games that Sega is okay with, but when Nintendo like sees like, oh, this someone made a Super Mario freaking fan art, freaking fan game. We're gonna have to catch them. We're gonna have to go to jail. Man, I hate it. I don't understand in this lifetime of gaming. But other than that, speaking of gaming, more gaming news. GTA, all the series of the bigger golden age of GTA. I'm talking about the San Andreas Renaissance is now on Netflix. That's right, Netflix games have all the GTA goodness. GTA Vice City, GTA Liberty Cities, and also GTA San Andreas, aka the best GTA that everyone still freaking memes and plays till this day. Okay? The freaking Big Smoke. I have a number 9, a number 7, a large. And freaking CJ, like, oh snap, here we go again. Let me tell you, it is coming to Netflix. So if you want to play that, and if you got a Netflix account, yo, you gotta play San Andreas if you never touched it before. I guarantee it is the best. It's a little offensive and outdated. No one cares. Okay, it is my childhood. It is still a fun game till this day. And plus with Vice City and Liberty stories, yo, you gotta check it out. It is the best. Anyways, moving on up. We got like freaking layoffs happening because Hasbro is doing these damn layoffs for everyone else before Christmas, which is the most cruelest thing you can ever do. Mostly. Because my God, I swear, Hasbro, listen. Hasbro with the, owning like, what is it, Wizards of the Coast? With that whole Dungeons and Dragons, freaking like racist, like, what is it? Like, they made a racist like tweet or something, or like, rules or like you can't intermix or whatever because it's offensive. And I'm trying to, and I really want to know who really made that up. I really want to know who decided like, yeah, this is probably offensive for some people. Hasbro, what are you doing? Also, Wizards of the Coast, what are you doing? What is that? Okay, I swear I didn't know that Dungeons and Dragons went to that route, but they did. Wow. But when it comes down to this, the Hasbro layoffs. Layoffs, I never talk about them because what you want me to say? I don't work in tech, so I don't really care much to really give my opinion about it. But this hurts, man. This hurts. Just I think just imagining just not having a job, not supporting your family, and it's almost Christmas, and freaking Hasbro had to make a note. Yeah, we're sorry. No, you're not Hasbro. Okay, big corpa. You're not freaking sorry. Okay, if you were sorry, you would come to these people and give them their last payment. But no way in hell. I'm sorry. Okay, no way. Especially in this economy. You ain't paying them nothing. These are just normal people, families that lost their jobs, and now they gotta deal with this layoff before Christmas. How they gonna feed the kids? Oh my god, it gets to me. There's a lot of things getting to me. But let's just get into some news that doesn't get to me. E3 is dead. Yeah, that's it. Listen, I'm just like, why is this on the news? E3 been dead. Okay? It been dead. You're just being the dead horse. I don't get it. It's already dead. Okay? Just everyone just drop it. I'm just like, okay, first off, I'm just trying to think. E3 needs to freaking sell E3, okay? Whoever made E3, they need to sell it. And like, yeah, we just can't do this anymore. Just give it away. Just give it away. Like, are you talking about it's dead? Like the whole series is dead? Like E3 as a name, as a freaking gaming household, you can't erase erase the history, like the good old days of E3. That's for damn sure. Yep, it's gone. I don't know what's happening with E3 anymore. People drop out. It's like, you know what? Yeah, this is not a surprise at all. And it's going to be missed. And it's sad. But I'm like, I thought it was already dead. Like, what is happening here? Like, since when did E3 said we're coming back? I totally forgot. Moving on. Oh my god, hold on, give me a minute. This happened with me with the stream. The moment I start yapping my mouth, the longer, that's why you don't see me do like, hour, like 2 hour, 3 hour streams, because I don't know if I can handle it, especially how congested I've been. But for this particularly, with the streams that I've been playing with all the games from Sage, the Christmas like edition of Sage with all their amazing platformers and goodness for the community, and also like games I've been playing, I might as well go into it. I've been playing, I finally checked out Roots of Pacha. It's a good game. I checked out Skater XL, which is a game that I'm absolutely addicted. Any skate game, I'm addicted. Okay, there's no way of me of not being addicted because, well, I'm addicted to it. It's the best. It's when it comes down to those type of skating games, like the moment I got Skater XL for the Switch, okay, because I never had it in the PC, but I got it in the Switch, and it is the best. I love it so much. It is such a good time. But also other games as well, some classic games. I've been checking out a couple of Game Boy goodness on the emulators. So like Rayman, been checking that out on the Game Boy Color. And also I just had to check out some Mario games, the first Mario, and also Donkey Kong, the first Donkey Kong. That was cool. That was an experience. And Spyro. Finally got a Spyro GBA game, and that one is fun as well. So yeah, these are just games I just want to talk about that I've been sharing and whatever. Moving on, let's talk about Hazbin Hotel because man, I'm excited for it. It is coming on my birthday, which no one cares. I try to talk to people about Hazbin Hotel. No one cares about Hazbin. What's wrong with y'all? Okay, this is Hazbin Hotel. Okay, I understand it's outdated. It's been years, but man, people just don't care. The disrespect, y'all just don't care. I mean, I don't blame you. It's been this long, it's outdated, but hey, they're finally done with the season 1, and I'm just waiting. I just can't wait to see it. Okay, I'm excited to hear Angel's voice, to see Charlie and Vaggie, to freaking who the heck is Vox, and my beautiful Snake Boy. Oh, and Cherry Bomb. Cherry Bomb. Oh my god. It's gonna be amazing. Anyways. Also Kung Fu Panda 4 is a thing. Yeah, it's a thing. There's a trailer. It's a thing. And in my head I'm like, what? Hold on, what? Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Kung Fu Panda 4. What? What? And people say like, oh, there should be a Netflix show. There is a Netflix show about freaking Kung Fu Panda. What you talking about? But for this one, I'm like, where did it have this been? And also, I don't understand this at all. Aquafina is once again in a freaking show about Asian culture. Why do we always have to have Aquafina? Okay? I don't understand that. I don't care if the Scuttlebutt song is stuck in my head, okay? And I love singing Scuttlebutt. Yeah, the Scuttlebutt. Like, why Aquafina again? Like, what's happening with this, okay? First Rain the Dragon. And can we... There's so many other Asians that deserve any role. But you just have to be like Aquafina. Anyways, moving on. Actually, no, that's it. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm so sorry for yelling all this, but this is how I get the ball rolling when it comes down to Vinz Talks. When it comes down to erasing any dead air, is that all my fuel is basically from my grumpiness, okay, from my anger, and that's how it's controlling me to actually do this freaking series, because I'm saying it from the heart. Anyways, I'll see you when I see ya. I'm out of these streets. Merry Christmas, one love, and a peace.